Bismillah. Okay folks, welcome back to our GCSE class here. So we're looking now at factorizing by looking at the difference of two squares. Okay, so we're factorizing by the technique of difference of two squares. Now the difference of two squares works algebraically like this. When you have a squared minus b squared, so that's the difference of two squares. Okay, when we put the answer as brackets, is a minus b is the first one, and then we change the sign to plus. So a plus b. So whenever you have a question in this style, the answer will always be in this style. So basically what we're doing in a sense is this. We've got the a, we've got the minus, we've got the b. The square's gone for the moment. And then we copy it down again, and we turn the minus into a plus. It's as simple as that. Okay, so we're going to look at that with these questions here. So let's look at question number 1. X squared minus 4. If you had to factorize this to make it look like that, you couldn't ever do it yourself just by thinking about it. It would be the whole weekend. So we have to think of this number 4 as what? What's number 4? What square number is number 4?
2 squared.
2 squared. So it becomes x squared minus 2 squared. So once we get to that format of the first squared minus the second squared, what we do now, first of all, we copy down the x, copy down the minus, copy down the 2, write it again, but this time turn the minus into a plus, and that's the answer. So we have now factorized x squared minus 4 into a style that you have for quadratic equations. And there's the answer. If you wanted then to go to the next level and solve it, you do the opposite what's in the bracket. So opposite of minus 2 is?
Plus 2.
And opposite of plus 2 is?
Minus 2.
So that would be like the next level of question. They said to you, here's this equation, solve it. But normally with this kind of equation, they want you to factorize it. But doing the solving part is just very easy add-on. Okay? So let's look at the next question on this side over here. So Najma, we have y squared. That already is the square number. Minus 16. 16 is what number squared? 4. So we have now, we're going to rewrite the 16 as 4 squared. Now the question now looks like our template. So we can write underneath y, copy down the y, copy down the minus, copy down the 4. Write it twice. Okay, write it twice, but the second one must be a plus. I'm going to stop there for the moment. That one's done.
Is it always plus the second one?
Always plus second one. If the first one is plus, then the second one's minus. One must be minus, one must be plus. Okay, Mr. Ramiz, now, in this here we got 4z squared, we got a composite number, we got a number and a letter. So, what is the square number in all of this?
Z.
Okay, so, anybody want to have a go at that? Rutaba, can you help me with this one? 4z squared gives us what? Well, the 4 it really is
2
squared, and then we have a z squared. And the 49 is really 7 squared. Is there any better way of writing 2 squared z squared? Can we write it in a bit more simplistic way?
Bracket 2.
We could write it as 2z all, yes? Because 2z all squared gives the same answer as 2 squared z squared. So now what do we do now, Umar? We literally drop things down. So the 2z gets dropped down. So 2z minus the 7 minus 7. We copy it again. And this time, Najma, we turn that minus into a plus. So what we're doing is we literally are copying, doubling the bracket, and then changing the minus into a plus. Done. Okay. Next question over here. 81 minus 4m squared. Let's have Samia. 81. What number squared is 81?
9.
81 is really 9 squared in disguise. Now 4m squared is going to be what? 4 is going to be 2 squared and then m squared, which can be rewritten as
2m bracket.
2m together squared. Okay, Mr. Hamza, we're going to drop it down. 9 minus 2m, and we're going to write it twice. 9 minus 2m, but at the last moment we're going to turn the minus into a plus, and the job's done. Okay, we've got 2 more. It's a bit more of the thinking ones. We have w squared is nice and straightforward. W squared. Does anybody know what is 1/4? 1/4 is a square number as well. What square number gives you, what number do you square to give you quarter? A half. Well done. Okay. So So a quarter is a result of a half times by a half. So a quarter is a square number of a half times by half. So we now written as square numbers. So copy down the W, copy down the minus, copy down the half, duplicate it. At the last moment, turn the minus into a plus. This next one here, y to the power of 4. Zishan, can you help me with this one please? Y to the power of 4, if you look at it as a square number, what thing times by itself gave me y4? It should have been y to the power of 2. So y to the power of 2 squared, because y squared gives you y4, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. Now drop them down. Okay, so we drop down the y squared. So drop down y squared minus the 4. We copy that twice. And at the last moment, Najma will turn the minus into a plus. And we're done. Okay, folks, I'm going to give you some questions due now from the sheet. For the rest of you, please come and join us in the next video. Thank you very much.